Hey guys, it's Tucker, and I'm back again with another Funko Pop review. This time, I will be doing a review of Jabberjaw, the Jabberjaw pop figure from Funko. So, for those of you guys who don't know, Jabberjaw is basically an animated um, show um, made by Hanna-Barbera that was around like the mid to late 70s, I believe. And basically it was about like this group of teenagers, and they were performing in a band, and their drummer happened to be a giant tall shark, who is this guy Jabberjaw. So yeah, taking a look at the figure, it looks pretty cool. um, it's actually a 2018 Funko a fall convention exclusive, so I mean that's kind of neat to have another exclusive in my collection, because if you guys know me, I love exclusive Funko Pop figures. But yeah, you got the black button Funko eyes. You got his giant nose. I always thought he looked kind of funny for a shark. Looking at the figure, I think it definitely does capture the character it's based on. He definitely does look really goofy. But yeah, there's his giant nose. Kind of, I don't know why. It kind of reminds me of Phineas from Phineas and Ferb. You got his big goofy grin. Um, he's got his teeth and his tongue showing. 4 up here, 3 down here. I wonder why there isn't like 4 at the bottom. Like, did he lose a tooth? And yeah, and he's all blue and white, flexing his muscles on his left arm, or left fin, since sharks don't have arms. And the back side, he's got like one giant fin on his back, because like sharks, like in Jaws, they go okay. Like that, yeah. And he's got one tiny little fin near his tail. And speaking of which, he's standing on his tail. I believe that's what he did in the cartoon, is that he would like stand and walk around on his tail. He would use his legs. So that's kind of cool. I was afraid that like the figure would have trouble standing at first, but I'm glad he's able to stand on his own. Okay, now I'm gonna do some comparisons. Be right back. All right, so here I have Jabberjaw next to Scooby-Doo, and I figure I'd compare Jabberjaw with Scooby, because they're both pretty similar. They're both characters from Hanna-Barbera. They're both voiced by Frank Welker, and well, from what I've heard, a lot of people say that that the Jabberjaw show is kind of the plot system, like it's very similar to Scooby-Doo. But so are a lot of Hanna-Barbera shows out there, to be honest. Captain Caveman, Funky Fandom, blah blah, etc. There's like tons of Scooby-Doo ripoffs. But yeah, standing next to Scooby-Doo, well, Jabberjaw is definitely taller. But yeah, they look pretty cool together. It's nice to have some Hanna-Barbera representation in my collection. I mostly prefer like maybe like Looney Tunes, but Hanna-Barbera is cool too. But standing next to each other, if I had to complain, I kind of wish like Jabberjaw was like a lot taller than the. Well, actually, I'll talk about that later. I'm gonna do another comparison. All right, and now I have Jabberjaw with my 2018 Shere Khan, Fall Convention exclusive Shere Khan figure from Tailspin. And yeah, obviously I decided to compare them together because they're both convention exclusives from 2018. Standing next to each other, I think Jabber might be just an inch taller than Shere Khan. But yeah, like I was saying before with when I was comparing him with Scooby, I kind of wish like he was a bit taller, because like in the show, in like the old cartoon, he was like this really big, very massive shark. Like, I think it says in the Wikipedia that he's at least like 15 feet tall. I'm not saying that Funko should have made him that big, but they could have at least made him like, I don't know, like 6 inches tall. I think that would look nicer. But he kind of looks like a regular sized shark with when you have him with other Funko figures. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Does anyone remember? Um, does anyone remember when they changed Jabberjaw into a girl in in Jellystone? I thought that was a terrible idea. But yeah, that was my Funko Pop review of the 2018 Fall Convention exclusive of Mr. Jabberjaw, or just Jabberjaw. But yeah, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Whoop, 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 whoop. No, 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 no.